The National Football Museum are holding the new, first of its kind, Pitch to Pixel exhibition. The exhibition is opening its doors today and will be the first time football and gaming will blur together between simulation and reality. It features an extensive range of games, objects and artwork, from modern to classic arcade games. Whether it's the good old Nintendo games you enjoy or the new modern twists they have, there's plenty for the visitors to participate in.
So football and computer games have about a 40-year history. So from a museum perspective, this story seemed to be growing and growing and growing. But right at the moment, the worlds of football and the worlds of gaming are starting to overlap in lots of really, really strange and interesting ways. So we felt now was a really good time to bring these two cultures together in a major exhibition. So what we wanted to do was as a National Football Museum, we tried to tell the story of football from the fans' perspective. And we wanted to do a similar thing for gaming. So what we've tried to do is identify key moments in the development of gaming. So whether that's behind me here, one of the early games, Pele's Soccer, endorsed by Pele, came out on the Atari in 1980, and we tried to link that to artifacts from footballing history. So next to me here I've got the football that Pele scored his last international goal with. So even in those early days, the major international superstars were connected together with the games, and now we see Messi, Aguero on the cover of FIFA 16, so we can see that continuation. This exhibition has been designed to run for 8 months, so there's plenty of time for people to come down, and we would anticipate people making multiple visits, because there's 15 interactive experiences, there's things to spend quite a bit of time with, and the exhibition will run until June of next year, unless of course there's such a demand, in which case we might extend it. So we'd really like for the exhibition to tour. It's the first exhibition of its kind to be done anywhere in the world. We've brought together some very unusual objects, and we've created this quite unique design. The title of the exhibition is Pitch to Pixel, so thinking about how the footballing world gets encapsulated in a digital environment. And we think it's quite unique, so who knows where it will pop up next. So we've obviously got the games that people can play on, we've got the artifacts that people can enjoy looking at for the first time, but we've had the privilege of working with some really fantastic artists from all over Europe, and I suppose if I had to pick one thing, it would be the Hit It machine, where you can jump in the air. People are used to taking a selfie when they look at their best, but this takes a selfie when you're heading the ball, so you're off guard. And over the course of the exhibition, the machine will create effectively a portrait of all of our visitors from Manchester, but it'll be a portrait at that moment of zero gravity, and I think that's fantastic.
They have partnered with EA Sports and Sports Interactive to bring their expertise to the table. This exhibition creates the timeline of football throughout the years, with a chance to place yourself on the interactive artwork timeline Hit It. There's also a chance to jump inside the photo booth and get placed on the latest edition of FIFA 16 or Football Manager. It explores how much football has merged with digital culture throughout the decades. With millions playing football worldwide, it is a great experience for its visitors.
Well, there's a game here called Sensible Soccer, and when I was younger I used to spend hours playing that, so it's bringing back all the memories of some of the great games.
It's mostly the Football Manager stuff. I remember that from when I was a kid, it got me through my GCSEs. Yeah, playing the old style.
Well, it's just nice to be able to see all the games through the years. There's some old school games like Sensible Soccer from the 90s, which I used to have as a kid, so it's nice to be able to play those again.
Lauren Hall, reporting from That's Manchester.